If you've been getting game crashes like this on screen, well, you are not alone. So let me showcase a few different methods you can use to fix them. And if this video does help, please drop a like and subscribe for more. Now let's start off with method 1, which seems to fix the crashes for most people out there, including SETI for example. Alright, so on your desktop, press the Windows key plus R at the same time to open up the run box. Inside, type in %, local, app data, then %, again. Then press F and find the Fortnite game folder. Then you want to head into saved, head into config, head into Windows client, and inside here you will find your config file, or also known as the game user settings file. What you want to do is go ahead and delete it. To get it back, you just need to open up the game. But once you've opened the game, you will notice that your video settings have been fully reset or put back to default. So you need to go through each one of those and actually put them back to your configured settings. Next up though, for method number 2, we're going to use the system file checker tool in Windows to find any sort of missing or corrupt system files. And all you have to do is go into the search box, type in CMD, but don't forget to run as administrator. We're going to then type in this command on screen, which is sfc/scan now. After running that, you'll see if any sort of corruption is detected. If not, it'll be all good. However, if there is corruption detected, you can run another additional command, which is this one on screen, which has restore health on the end. And this will run sort of a process that will get all those files back to normal, or what they should be, and hopefully fix any sort of crashes, not even game crashes, but window crashes as well. Next, for method number 3, you want to open up the Epic Games Store. You want to head into library. You want to click on those 3 horizontal dots. You then want to go into manage, and where it says installation, you want to click that little icon, head into Fortnite game, head into binaries, into Win64, and then if you scroll down to where it says Fortnite client, Win64 shipping, if you right click on that, head into its properties. Inside where it says compatibility, Epic Games themselves recommend that you actually mimic a early version of Windows, as this can solve some issues with drivers that are incompatible with the newer version of Windows. So to do that, you can just come down to this compatibility mode box, and where it says run this program in compatibility mode 4, give that a tick, and then you can select Windows 8. Then in addition to that, they also recommend that you check the box next to disable full screen optimizations, which is literally just below it. Disable full screen optimizations, give that a tick, then you can press apply and press OK and see if that fixes any crashes. Don't forget to also relaunch Fortnite. If that is unsuccessful though, you can literally go back and revert these changes by unchecking both of them and then clicking apply and OK. Next up, for method number 4, we're going to clear our cache, which Epic Games says that clearing the cache often resolves some display issues that may prevent you from using the launcher or games. This could potentially solve the issues that may prevent you from actually launching and playing the game itself. First thing you want to do is go to the bottom right of your desktop and find the Epic Games launcher. You then want to right click on it and close it down. You then want to press the Windows key and R on your desktop to open up that run box. Type in %, local, app data, %. You want to then press E and find the Epic Games launcher folder. You then want to open up saved. Then inside here you want to look for some web cache folders. Now for me, I've only got the one, but you may see these other 2 folders that are on screen right now. And basically what you want to do is highlight all of them and actually go ahead and press the delete button to delete them. And then after you've done that, just go ahead and open up the Epic Games launcher, which will reset all of the cache. And when you go into library and then go ahead and launch any of your games, that could potentially fix any sort of game crashes. Another thing I like to do is clear up the Windows log files. To do this is very similar. Just open up that run box, but this time we're going to type in 3 different commands, and the first one is temp. Now once you search this, you'll notice there's a lot of random sort of files, and these are all your Windows log files that can be deleted. They're literally just temporary files. And to delete all these, just press Ctrl A, then the delete button. However, you will notice that some of them can't be deleted, and that's completely fine. From that though, we've got another command, which is %, temp, %, again. And it's a similar thing, loads of random like sort of folders. Just press Ctrl A to select them all, then delete. And again, some can't be deleted, and that's absolutely fine. And then finally, we've got the prefetch command, which is like this on screen. Again, similar thing, just loads of random log files. Just go ahead, press Ctrl A and delete all of those. Next from that, we've got method number 5, and we'll want to be inside the Epic Games launcher. You then want to go into the library again, find the 3 horizontal dots, click on manage. Then this time at the top where it says verify files, you want to click on that verify button. And what this will do is it'll verify your files. So it'll go through and scan all your like game files and make sure they are all correct, up to date, and make sure there's no sort of missing ones or corrupt ones, which could indeed be responsible for your game crashes. And this may may take a little while. It depends on your PC. If you've got a really potato PC, it will take longer, but if you've got a high-end PC with an SSD, like an M.2 one, it will go pretty fast. But after it has actually verified all of them, you will be able to launch the game, and hopefully that does fix your game crashes. Next up, for method number 6, we're going to go into the game, we're going to go into our video settings, and under where it says rendering mode, you want to select performance low graphical fidelity. And there's two reasons for selecting this rendering mode. One is the fact that it's based on DirectX 11, which has been around longer than DirectX 12 and is a lot more stable for most people's like PCs. And the second reason is because you'll get a massive FPS boost. As you can see here, the difference between performance mode and DirectX 12 is you get much lower quality graphics on performance mode, which can improve your performance. Oh, and in addition to that, you can also put it on low meshes, which will obviously make those a lot lower quality too, and in turn boost your FPS even more. But I know for a lot of people out there, you do prefer DirectX 12. May it be for the reflex low latency mode, the DLSS feature, or anything else, it might just perform better on your PC. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of frequent crashes for people who use DirectX 12 and have a high-end CPU, like any of these two on screen. And Epic Games themselves are aware of this issue. They've actually put out this guide right here, which will fix the crashes for you. And since it is different on every single motherboard, so Asus, Gigabyte, and MSI, I'll just leave this guide on screen so you can copy it word for word. And hopefully that fixes the game crashes for you if you are on DirectX 12 and have a high-end CPU. Next up, for method number 7, we're going to go over to our desktop and we're going to search up update like so. And this will bring you to the Windows Update section where you can search for updates and see if there's any updates available. And if there is, like where's on screen right here, you may very well want to try and update your Windows PC, as for some people this can actually fix game crashes, and it's definitely something you can try, and if not, you can just revert it back. Before doing this, you can like do a restore point and just see if this does potentially fix it for you. I myself, I'm a big fan of keeping my Windows up to date, as I just find it like performs better overall. However, I know that's not the case for everyone, but I thought I'd throw this in as it's something you can go ahead and try. Oh, in addition to that as well, I also like to keep my GPU drivers up to date. So say if you've got an NVIDIA GPU or a AMD GPU, you can go onto either the GeForce drivers or the AMD drivers page and see if there is an update for your GPU. As you can see, there's one available right here, which I am going to go ahead and install. As from my experience, it's been great. I either get an FPS boost or a performance fix, like a game crash fix or bug fix or something. But again, this is something that works different for every PC out there. The driver you're on right now may be the best one for your PC, and it might be stable and working great. And if you do actually update it, it may make your performance worse or give you more game crashes. So just be prepared to revert if it doesn't work out for you. However, again, it's something I just thought I'd throw out there as an extra tip. And moving on to the final method, this is something Epic Games recommend, but it should be like the last case scenario. So they're saying here that you can actually reinstall Microsoft C++ packages. And like I mentioned, this shouldn't be the case for a lot of you out there, but if you do want to actually follow this tutorial, I'll leave it in the description below. If that fails and you're still getting crashes, head over to the start menu and actually type in this on screen, which is add or remove programs, and select this one. And inside here, you've obviously got all your installed apps, and what you can actually do is find the Epic Games launcher one just by searching it up, and you can go ahead and uninstall it. You can then reinstall it by Googling it, clicking on the first link right here, and downloading it like that. And once you have reinstalled it, before you actually open it up like normal to then open up your games, you can right click on it and run it as administrator. Click yes, and then go into library and open up your games like that while it's running in administrator mode. Oh, and as a final thing, you can actually click on these three horizontal dots and uninstall the game, and then obviously reinstall the game if everything else does fail and you are still getting crashes. You never know, something like a simple uninstall and reinstall may fix it. But yeah, hopefully the methods that I've showcased today will fix your game crashes, and if they do, feel free to drop a like on it, drop a sub on the channel, and check out any of my other videos before you do go.